Wait a second. Where's his beard? That's what you're thinking, right? Well, I shaved, so that's just how it is. Anyway, today I want to talk about a very special album that I just posted to my website, needlemeetsvinyl.com. It happens to be an album by the Beatles called Magical Mystery Tour, and this is a very special pressing. It is a German pressing of the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour. It is in stereo, and it is in true stereo. I have made other videos about this particular pressing of the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour, and if you have caught one of my videos, I think from maybe like 2 months ago, I made a video where I was trying to find another copy of Magical Mystery Tour, and I found a whole bunch, but none of them made the grade. So I had to go back to the drawing board, get a whole other batch of pressings of this, which I have over here, and I'll show you some of these. And I finally found this one. It is excellent. This is an amazing, amazing sounding pressing of this album. Now, of all of the Beatles albums, all the Beatles the pressings, in my opinion, I think Magical Mystery Tour, this German version, is the one that is the one that has the most impact. If you've only ever heard Magical Mystery Tour, either the US pressing of it or maybe the UK EP of it or something like that, and you've never heard the German stereo pressing, this particular one, this is the one that will blow your mind the most. It is such a sonic difference. It's amazing in all aspects. First of all, the stereo image is very, very wide, completely wide, excellent. On top of that, it has amazing low end. The bass on this album is so great. It is so good. I almost want to say it's the best bass on any Beatle pressing I've ever heard. I'm not going to make that statement, but it's definitely close to any pressing I've ever heard. It's so good. And just the sonic clarity of this pressing is just unbelievable. It'll knock your socks off. This is the Beatles pressing. If you are just getting into the whole idea of Beatles pressings and trying to find better sounding pressings than the ones you've already heard, this is the one to start with, in my opinion, because it will absolutely it will blow your mind. I've said that now about 20 times, but it really, really will. It's a game changer for sure. So this, like I said, is a German pressing. And it's on the Apple label as the squeaky inner sleeve just made a little squeak there. This is an absolutely near mint condition, and I mean near mint condition. This record is so fantastic. It is so quiet in between songs. It's really, really in beautiful, beautiful shape. Now, I'm sure some of you out there are thinking like, wait a second. This is the Apple pressing of it. It's not the Horror-Zoo. And that is indeed correct. This is the Apple one. Now, I had a couple of Horror-Zoos, but I have one still remaining. I sold some other ones back to the record shops, but this is the Horror-Zoo pressing of it, and it's a little bit of an older one. This is from like 1969, and this one is a 70s, like an early to mid 70s pressing. Now, previously, a lot of people thought that this pressing sounded the best of all the German stereo ones. Now, I was in that boat for a while too, but actually, this one absolutely beats it out just by a little bit. And it beats it out in the sense of low end. For me, this pressing with the Apple, the one that's on the website, has the better low end compared to the Horror-Zoo label one. I'm probably saying that wrong. And if I am saying that wrong, I apologize. In the comments below, please tell me how I should be saying it. So anyway, this is the Horror-Zoo one. And while this is still a very, very nice pressing of this album, it's just not quite as beefy and as good as this one with the Apple label. And that being said, here's another one. This is an almost identical pressing to the one I have on the website. This is another of the German stereo with the Apple logo up there. And this one also beats out the Horror-Zoo one. So, sometimes I think there are people who they get so used to either reading something or seeing something, and they just get stuck on this idea that a certain pressing is the one to get without ever actually listening to it. And I've been in that boat for sure with a lot of different pressings. And this was definitely one of the ones I was always like, oh, I got to go after this one with this Horozu logo on there. And I did for a long time, and I would actually skip over a lot of these ones with the Apple logo. But in actual fact, the proof is in the pudding, because when you listen to them, it's this one that stands out the most for me. And that's just my opinion, but I really, really think this is the one to own. So, if you are in the market for a fantastic stereo pressing of Magical Mystery Tour, go to the website needlemeetsvinyl.com and pick this one up. And as I always say, and I will continue to say this until it becomes not true, this one will go very, very quickly. I think the last Beatle record that I posted was Rubber Soul, and it sold within, I think, like an hour of my YouTube video going live. So these go quickly. There are a lot of you out there who have sent me emails, sent me Instagram messages, even some Facebook messages, asking specifically when I'm going to have a Magical Mystery Tour back on the website. So I know this is one that's going to get a lot of attention. So if you are one of those people who were asking me about it, now's your chance. Head to the website, pick this one up, and I'm not sure when I will be able to get another one on the website, because these are getting harder and harder to find. Yeah, granted, it's easy to find. It's easy to find them in okay condition. And when I say okay condition, I mean like, VG plus and below. You can find them like that, but if it's not in a near mint condition, it's just not as good as having it in near mint condition. You really want it to be in the best condition possible, especially I do when I put it on the website, because people are paying really good money for these records. So I really want them to be in the best condition I can possibly find. So that's why it takes a little bit longer for some of these Beatles pressings, because especially these German ones, a lot of times I actually have to get them from Germany, from sellers in Germany. So it just takes quite a long time, a lot of work, but I love doing it, because to me it's so much fun. It's so much fun. It's a hunt. It's a mystery game, really, trying to find the best pressing of this. And I think I went through 8 different copies of this particular Magical Mystery Tour German pressing, and I narrowed it down to like 5, and then narrowed it down to these 3, and these 3 were the top ones, and this is the tip top. So I've rattled on here for quite some time. So anyway, go to the website, needlemeetsvinyl.com. Check out this pressing. By the way, tomorrow there is a UK pressing, stereo pressing of the White Album that's going to hit my website. It is amazing. Game changer. So stay tuned for that, and we'll talk to you later. Bye for now.